So hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and today we're going to take a look at a polearm that's been added with update 18.2, the Sydon. So the Sydon sports the highest puncture damage of any melee weapon at 71.3, and on top of that it also does 3.8 points of impact damage, so that's a total of 75.1. Now the high amount of puncture damage makes it ideal to be used against heavily armored units, like the Grineer, and it also makes it not so ideal versus the fleshy or shielded units, so the Infested or Corpus. But the base damage is still high enough to take care of them anyway. Now even though the weapon comes with an amazing 25% status chance, I would not recommend building this weapon for status, and I would stick to a full elemental build instead. Because if you want to build a polearm for status, it should definitely be the Zero, which is A, easier to get, and B, doesn't have any of the basic damage types, so the procs like Impact, Puncture and Slash aren't gonna get in the way of your more useful procs like Corrosive, Blast, Viral or Magnetic. Now the very nice thing about the Sydon, or weapons that have high base status chance in general, is that even though you're not building for status, you're still gonna proc status, and with the Sydon, you're gonna proc status sort of every 4th hit, which is awesome for polearms because polearms have a lot of multi-strikes in their combos. The 10% crit chance isn't bad at all, especially on a polearm once again, where you have a lot of multi-strikes. But since the crit multiplier is only 200%, it is in my opinion not worth it to go for crit. But once again, it's kind of nice to crit on sort of every 10th hit. Now the way to get this weapon is through the Grineer Chem Lab in your dojo, and you can see the research requirement on the screen right now. Now I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of disappointed when I found out that this is a polearm and not a spear. You know, a full-blown spear with its own stance with a lot of poking and stuff. Because as it is right now, this is pretty much just a puncture-based version of the Tombow. It's also kind of slow before you slap on an attack speed mode like Fury or Berserker. But it is a fun and strong weapon that looks very good on Hydroid. So all in all, a good addition to the polearms in my opinion. The high puncture damage makes it awesome for either the Grineer or Void solo rounds, or even Void runs without corrosive projections. Now even though the Zero is a better status polearm, it's good that you can build this for status if you want to, because choice is always nice. And that is it for the video, so I thank you very much for watching once again, and what do you guys think about this sort of quick look at a weapon / stance? Let me know in the comment section. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.